Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have any topic, any suggestion, any feedback, anything that you want me to give you my take on, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me by typing Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram and on X, you can type in at Back on Basics. On Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics and also Back on Basics. Either one of them will help. So, today I want to talk to you about developing relationships, developing social relationships. I mean, they're a little bit different, right? But they go hand in hand. And so developing social relationships are excellent. It's an excellent way to get more people in your support system, to actually help people out, right? To show them empathy, to guide them in different ways that they need to be guided, or give them the tools so that way they can make the best decisions out there in the here and now. And so, building social relationships is excellent, because it could mean your family, your coworkers, friends that you haven't seen in a long time, friends that you see almost every day, your church group, your synagogue group, your monastery group. I mean, it could be any group that you have actual connection. And the thing is, we have people from one end of the spectrum to the other. I mean, it's reality. Some people we don't know as much. We wave at them. I mean, when I drive to work, I pass by a senior community home, and there's an elderly gentleman sitting there, just watching the cars go by. So I wave at him every morning because I want him to feel like somebody took themselves out of their busy lives and made a connection, a personal connection with him. And I do that every day that he's there. I wave at him every single time because I do want to make a personal connection, because I want him to feel like he's not alone. Developing relationships and social relationships it's very important, because some of us are not the people, the the type of people that'll be out there going gung-ho, building relationships and making these, and supporting relationships and helping and making them even stronger. We're not. Introverts like me take a long time to do that. I mean, because a lot of the times we haven't been taught to do that. We haven't been taught to develop these relationships that we have in front of us. And sometimes when introverts are, they may be going through things, introverts can be very inward and they won't say anything, not even to their closest persons. Remember, building relationships means that what you're doing for the other person is you're making them feel comfortable, for them to talk to you, for them to bring up whatever issue that they have. If they don't have issue, whatever is going great in their lives, whatever makes them happy, and you develop those things. So that way they know how to be consistent, right? It's developing, it's not a game, but it's a social, kind of like a social support, right? That's the reason why people have support groups. That's why they go to support groups for different topics, because sometimes it's hard to find like-minded people that will listen to you because they know where you're coming from. We are all in similar journeys with a little bit of a slight difference. And the similarity we can connect with, and we can say, yeah, I went through something similar. It wasn't exactly the same, but I went through something similar. So here's how I dealt with it, or here's how I'm doing things, or here's why I adapted. And so, these social relationships take time to build. And sometimes I'm notorious for sometimes taking a long time not building these relationships. And again, I'm being very open like a book, so that way you can see that sometimes, we need to water that plant, right? We need to make it grow. We need to wait till flowers come out or fruit come out. We need to water consistently, right? If you want a plant to grow to its full potential, you water it. You put fertilizer. You refill. You refill with dirt. You consistently water it. I mean, that's what a relationship does. You make sure that you're building on it, and you're watering it, and you're making sure that things are getting done. And so a lot of the times we tend to neglect that because we're either too busy, or we think we're too busy, or because we just don't know how. So learn how to develop these social relationships, because they will help you. This is your team. Remember, this is your support system. These are the people that are going to get behind you, and they're going to say, hey, I'm here. Hey, I am willing to do whatever it takes to help you get to where you want to get to. And vice versa, because you should be saying the same thing to them, right? These relationships, sometimes you've known somebody for years, and you haven't seen them for years, but all of a sudden you text or you call or you video chat, and it's as if no time has passed. And they're so tight of a relationship, and you're willing to do things for them, and they're willing to do things for you. And there's this unwritten rule of mutual support, mutual understanding, the development of these relationships, making sure that they're getting what they want to get from the interaction. I mean, I have people that I have not connected with in years, ladies and gentlemen, years. But yet when we connect, it's as if we've never missed a day. I'm not saying that that's good either, because you can't be doing that. You can't be, not taking care of these and developing these social relationships. You have to. And I'm saying it like a broken record because I'm telling you by experience, right? These relationships, I mean, even a text, even a call, even a picture or a post on their social media outlet, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference to people. So foster these relationships, build these relationships, develop the relationships, and make sure that it's a two-way street. Because as you're building and developing and helping, they're doing the same way. And believe me, there's power in numbers. It's the compounding effect. Remember what I usually say. It's the pebble that at the beginning you drop it in a snowy mountain, and eventually it compacts with so much snow that it becomes a huge snowball, and it comes so fast that it's unstoppable. You want to get to that point with your relationships. You want to make them unstoppable. Unstoppable. Because relationships are the ones that not only help you move forward, but they help you balance your life. They'll help you focus your mind. They help you focus your body. Remember, you want to make sure that you have people in your support system, in your team, and you offer yourself to be part of somebody's support system and team, because you want to make sure that they're focused, right? That they have mind-body balance. You want to make sure that they're doing the best that they can. Again, by suggesting things, they will make the decisions which parts of the relationship and your support that they're going to take and which ones they're not going to take. And it's okay. It's okay because you have offered it, right? If you offer it, it's okay. So again, that's the importance of developing social relationships. And I want to make sure that you understand how crucial this is, because you've seen it, right? Somebody makes a post on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or Threads or whatever. And because of the relationships that they have built, or because it is so interesting, or because you want to be part of that, they instantly get thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers and likes. And so, I mean, it could happen that way. It could start that way, but eventually you're going to have to grow it again, right? This YouTube channel is growing consistently. It's not growing at a fast pace, but it's growing consistently. And I appreciate the 358 subscribers. I appreciate everything that you've done, to all of you, that you have done to send this channel out so people can see it, so people can help. I enjoy answering all the comments that come my way. Everything in the comment section I have answered. I want to make sure that you understand that I'm part of your support system. And again, that's the reason why it is so important to build and support and develop and working on social relationships. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. Again, develop. It's the power of compounding. I don't want you to think that you're going to be selfish, because what you're doing is a two-way street. It's a win-win for you and the other person, because as you help them and you support them, they will help you and they will support you. And so, again, build relationships, social relationships. Till next time, Back on Basics.